Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do some empties. I have a ton of mascara that I'm looking at that I've kind of gone through. So I've got lots of mascaras, some lotion, hair, a brow product, which technically I probably need to have a second one in here. And then I'll start with a skincare. So I bought this, I saw this all over TikTok, Instagram, the Holy Hydration Thirst Burst drops from e.l.f. The dewy and brightening, hydrating hibiscus and 5% niacinamide. I bought this really thinking it was gonna, what I'm really on the hunt for is a cheaper version of, oh gosh, what's the brand that does that glass skin? Ugh, I have it saved in my Amazon cart because I'm hoping Prime Day, maybe it'll go on sale. I'll put a picture of it. But I want something like that, and I'm not a skincare guru. I don't know if that's the same stuff that's in this, but I got this hoping potentially it would give me the same kind of look. I don't think it did. It made my skin feel soft and moist and plump, but it didn't, I don't think it did a whole lot in terms of making my skin look super dewy. Yeah, I'm on the hunt for something that gives me that kind of glass skin look without paying the $40 price tag for the glass skin effect. So let me know if you have any recommendations for that, because I'd love to try something and see if it gives me that same kind of effect. The NYX Blade and Shade brow pencil, I just did a full face of e.l.f. and I mentioned that I got this because I wanted to try it, and in the midst of using this, I started using my e.l.f. the Ultra Precise Brow Pencil again, and that thing has just this I liked a lot. I will say I flew through this. I don't think there's a ton of product in here. I really liked it. I ordered another one, but I'll be honest, since I've been using my e.l.f. one so much, I haven't been using the new one that I repurchased of this. I have it in the shade, it's like a cool brown. What is this? Ash brown. And I like it because it's smooth, but it is a nice cool tone shade, and I think it complements my hair color and eyebrow color well. Now the e.l.f., well, I'm gonna put that here because I'm literally on the last little bits of it. I have another one coming. It should hopefully be here tomorrow. But I have used that one up as well. And like I said, it has kind of renewed my love of using eyebrow pencils, because for years I was legitimately just using the NYX brow pen. And so that I haven't touched that in probably the last month, 2 months, because I've been using the e.l.f. and then this NYX Blade and Shade. Now, before I get into all the mascaras, I saw Taylor Margaret. She used to be on here as, I think, Drugstore Maven, and she does a lot of Instagram content now, and so she always has tons of stuff in her stories and lots of recommendations. She posted about, what's this brand? Is it Jessup, of brushes that she loves, and so it was a affordable version of the Makeup by Ariel brushes with Morphe, and I got those. I love them. I still use them every day. At least 2 to 3 of those brushes I use them in some capacity every day. And so then recently she had posted of this set that they have that is a version of their Makeup by Mario brushes, and I always see people, especially during the most recent Sephora sale, his F4, the dual-ended, kind of one side you could use as concealer, one side as a foundation or like bronzer, blush. So I wanted that, and I was really excited to use this one for concealer. However, I noticed, I don't know if you can see it, I noticed that this thing, so these little hairs, this thing sheds like I've never seen before. I've never seen a brush do this before. So I noticed when I first got it that it was there were a few pieces that were kind of hanging out, so I pulled it off. Well, the first time I used this brush, I literally had like this brushed into my concealer because it just shed straight into my face like this. And so I thought, well, am I doing something wrong? But I mean, it's still just consistently, every time you touch it, you're getting chunks of hair. So I saved this just so I could share that part. I really like the rest of the brush set that I got. It had some eyeshadow brushes, a couple of there's 2 dual-ended face brushes, and then a dual-ended eye brush, and then several other eyeshadow brushes. This guy was a fail, but I really like the rest of the set. But I will say I was really excited to use this one for concealer, but it's honestly not usable because it shed so badly. Let's do mascara. There's several mascaras here that I'm obsessed with, and I have already repurchased. The Fenty Hella Thick mascara. This is one of my favorite this is one of my favorite higher end, more expensive mascaras. It's really thickening, really volumizing. I bought it was on sale. I think it was during the Ulta sale in the fall last year. So I bought 2 because they were, half off. So I have another one upstairs. I haven't started using it yet because I have other ones that I'm using that I just bought and have been enjoying, and I want to kind of wait because this is honestly, it's top tier. It's so good. The L'Oreal Lash Paradise Big Deal. This mascara is one of my favorite new mascaras I've tried in a long time. It instantly gives good volume, good length. It is fantastic. I have the Thrive Cosmetics. I don't know where I put it. I must have just thrown it away. I used up a tube. Well, it was just kind of dried out. It was done. I've had it since January, and it's end of May as I'm doing this. But the Thrive Cosmetics liquid lash extensions, that's one of my favorite mascaras ever. I used up one of those, and to me the e.l.f. is just as good, but I do always like to have that. I have another one because they had a BOGO sale at the beginning of the year, so I bought 2 of those, so I'll open the other one soon, probably. I always see people raving about this L'Oreal Panorama mascara, and I typically love L'Oreal mascaras. I tried this when it first came out last year, and I didn't love it, and then I saw that they came out with this new voluminous all night black version of it, and so I thought, well, this is the one that I'm gonna love. So I bought this, tried it. I don't get the same length and volume out of it that I'm seeing other people getting. So it's not as good to me as this one. But it just didn't work for me as well as I was hoping. So I'm gonna get rid of this one because I keep trying it and it's honestly a disappointment. The Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect, it's been around forever. It's the kind of curvy wand curling mascara from Maybelline. When I first started watching YouTube, this was one that I saw a lot, and I loved this mascara. It was very volumizing, curling, it gave me length. I really liked it, and I hadn't used it in a while, so I wanted to order it and try it again and compare it to kind of some of my newer ones that I love. Now, I don't love it as much. It's good. It's a very good mascara. It's just not as good as some of my newer favorites, like this Lash Paradise Big Deal, the Essence Lash Princess, which was cheaper than this. It gives me more volume and length, honestly. Now, this Telescopic Carbon Black mascara from L'Oreal, another one that obviously got super popular again last year, or I guess 2 years ago. Oh man, how long ago? Time is just, I can't can't understand time anymore, because essentially since the pandemic, nothing feels like in sequence anymore. So tried this again when it got super popular during the pandemic. Didn't love it. So it gives good length, but honestly I think there's other ones that give me better length than this, and I don't think it gives good volume. I remember using this years ago in college and thinking I ended up giving it to one of my roommates because it looked amazing on her, and it just did not look good on me. So I wanted to try it again and see what my thoughts were. Still, I mean, it's okay. I like other L'Oreal mascaras better. And I think there's better ones at the drugstore that are affordable and I think give you more length and volume than this. In an Ulta order that I got recently, I got samples of the Too Faced Better Than Sex Foreplay Mascara Primer and the Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. I mean, these are just little, they're little samples. So I use these several times. I like the conventional L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which is a obvious, version of this. It has pretty much an identical wand and it does the same kind of things that this says it does, but I think it does it better than this does for me. I know other people love this, but I think the L'Oreal gives me more volume than this one. And this one, I will say I did notice flaking with this, and I don't ever really notice that with the L'Oreal. So these were 2 new purchases that I got during the Sephora sale. And honestly, I'm not obsessed with them, especially for the price. I feel like, again, there's better ones at the drugstore that give you more length, more volume, more curl, more hold. The House Labs mascara, I just was not blown away by it. I saw people online saying that they loved it. They thought it gave them great volume, great length. And again, I just, for the amount of money that you're spending on these kinds of products and they don't blow me away, then I am a bit disappointed. Certainly there's other products in their lines that I think are fantastic, but I was not obsessed with this because, this is the exact same brush as the Essence Lash Princess mascara. And again, it's like $5 and it does so much more for me than this one. So maybe I'll do a little comparison of this and the Essence just to kind of solidify in my mind that it's not as good as it's just not. I like the Essence better. Lotion. That was all the mascaras I've used. Mascara is my favorite thing to try. So I have lots of those. Now there's still a little bit of this left, but this is the Naturium Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion. This stuff is so good. I use it. It's a fragrance-free lotion, which I think I'm one of the only people alive that loves fragrance in their lotion, just because I like for it to stick to my skin and then make me feel like I can smell it and I smell good. This is fragrance free, but because of that, I've been using it on my 3-year-old. He has the worst eczema. Between this and the La Roche-Posay, the Lipicar balm, his eczema is pretty much, it's so much better. And, I don't know, I think the La Roche-Posay is an eczema recommended one. This one, I don't know that they put that on there, but it, I legitimately use this and the Lipicar on my legs every day, and I feel like it has done so much to help make my skin look moisturized and feel moisturized. I struggled so much with having just like dry, crusty bits on my legs, even when I'm lotioning regularly, and this I think has been huge with helping keep that from happening. So I already bought another one of them, and we're using that one now. The other kind of lotion-y product I have, God, my hair is just everywhere. Between mine and my daughter's, I just have hair everywhere. So I got this during, I can't remember which sale it was, but it was during the holidays. It's the Fenty Skin. It's their Is this the Butter Drop lotion? Yeah, their whipped oil body cream. This is the warm cinnamon, and it was a seasonal flavor, obviously, for the holidays. And I mean, it's so cozy and so warm. It doesn't kind of go with the springy, summery vibe feeling that we're in now. And I literally just used the last of it. But it really does make your skin look glowy, and it makes it feel moisturized. It's I've enjoyed this one a lot. That makes me want to get, I got a larger size in, I can't remember what that, I think it was toasted marshmallow, so I'm using that one now. But I want to get the you know, original fragrance of it and smell that one, because I do like this formula a lot. I always use this stuff. For my hair, I will use the K18. So every other wash, I'll use K18, and then kind of on those opposite washes where I'm not using K18, I'll use this. And then I use this on my daughter's hair every time I wash it, because they have such tangly hair, and especially now going into the summer when they're gonna be swimming constantly and the chlorine is gonna just absolutely destroy their hair. We've been using this in addition to the Eva NYC deep conditioning mask. We fly through both of these in my house because I use both of these in their hair, and it really does make all the difference. I use this first and then put this on top of it and kind of let it soak for a minute or two, and then rinse it out, and it just instantly makes our hair feel softer and smoother. It's a lot easier to brush and get the tangles out. It has made such a difference. I will say, I've noticed with this Eva NYC, every single one of them I've had, I cannot get the lid to, like, it always pops open, and it's every single one I've had. I cannot ever, once I open it, it will not close again. So don't know if anyone else has noticed that. The Living Proof Triple Bond Complex, the hair strengthener, this was a Abby Young recommendation, and I love it. I put this in my hair every time I wash it, after every wash when I get out, and I feel like it has made a huge, it really does make my hair feel a lot softer and shinier, and I think it's made the strength of my hair improve a lot. And then the last thing I've used up, the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day High Shine Gloss. This stuff is an absolute game changer. If you haven't tried this, I legitimately noticed a difference in how shiny my hair looked after the first time I used it. And so I will always have this on hand. I already have a replacement up there, and I use it every time I wash my hair because it legitimately does make my hair look softer. So that's it. It was a very mascara heavy video. But yeah, let me know what else you want to see from me. I am really enjoying doing this. You know, this is a nice little escape from my everyday job. And so, yeah, thank you for watching, and I appreciate any time you take watching my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.